some new leaked CCTV footage which you just saw, which shows a much broader, like sort of more clear image of the Nemesis creature reawakening and escaping, as Alton Towers have actually now revealed and confirms that the ride will be called Nemesis Reborn. Not to mention we actually get to see what the creature looks like now that all the experimentation has gone wrong, and obviously it looks like it's just sort of completely changed since we last saw it back in 2022, and it was, honestly, it looks like just completely different, as if it's sort of mutated to the point where it's become a lot more dangerous and unsafe. Hello and welcome to part 13 of the Rebirth of Nemesis, and I'm just going to say this is probably going to be the last episode of the series before the season starts on the 16th of March 2023, because some fantastic news has just come out of Alton Towers that is confirming what we all speculated. They've confirmed that Nemesis Reborn is in fact going to be reopening on opening day this season, the 16th of March 2024. And this is going to be absolutely fantastic, and obviously we've been waiting for 18 months to get back on Nemesis, and the way it's changed in those 18 months is mental. Obviously it's got a new track and trains, obviously those are the two main things. It's got new theming, new storyline, potentially, new soundtrack, new sort of, well, obviously we know it's got new theming, but there's also the other speculative things of, could it have new special effects? Could it have new changes in the station? We already know they've refurbished the station building quite a lot. They've dramatically changed the appearance of it. So what's the inside going to look like? Plus there's other rumours about what the trains are going to feature. The trains, they're saying the trains could feature onboard lights as well. I've just had a really cool idea actually. What if the train, whilst you're on it, features like roaring, has onboard audio that plays roaring or growling noises from the Nemesis creature? That would actually be really cool if that happens, but I don't think it will. But it's still a good idea to think about, and obviously the ride's going to be absolutely fantastic when it does reopen. But there's still a lot of speculation going on about what surprises this ride's going to have up its sleeve. Obviously I've just mentioned new sort of special effects, but there's also the big question that's sort of been looming over our minds ever since November, at the start of fireworks, when Nemesis actually broke out of the site. Where are the Phalanx? Where have they been this whole time ever since the creature escaped? Because ever since Nemesis actually escaped from Forbidden Valley, the Phalanx have just sort of disappeared off the face of the earth. And we haven't seen or heard from them ever since the incident happened, when I reported it back in part 11, I think it was, back in November. And it's just been like, obviously the creature's been wreaking havoc upon Alton Towers ever since. Since then we've had obviously the new name announcement of Nemesis Reborn, new concept art, new descriptions, and obviously the confirmed opening date, which has literally just come out yesterday at the time of this video releases. But obviously it's been absolutely insane what's been going on. Where are the Phalanx been? Are they going to actually make an appearance? Are they going to be there on the opening day, 16th of March? I assume they will be. I hope they will be. So what's going to happen will there be like some kind of ceremony on opening day that involves the Phalanx trying to mobilize the creature, or, you know, something like that? I don't think we'll see the Phalanxman again, because he's probably dead. Well, we've known this anyway, but like, we never actually saw him die in the video, but he still could. He probably is dead. We're not going to see him again. We might see a new Phalanx boss who's in control of the organisation. now. But it literally, there's less than a month until Alton Towers reopens for the season. We've heard nothing from the Phalanx about Nemesis at all. So it's all very mysterious at the moment. And obviously, when we actually get there on opening day, the park is going to be so busy. Alton Towers is usually busy on opening day anyway, but it's going to be like just absolutely packed on opening day. It's going to be more busy than last year when they opened Curse Alton Manor. I remember because I went on opening day last year, which is also the same day that Curse Alton Manor opened. That was already pretty rammed full of people anyway. Had to queue a while for Curse Alton Manor. So when we go on opening day this year for Nemesis Reborn, that is just going to be mental. We could be queuing up. So obviously, if you are going on opening day to ride Nemesis Reborn, expect long queues. Honestly, literally, the rides queues are not going to be quiet for months and months, because it's a returning of iconic roller coaster. That's many people's favourite roller coaster in the world, even in the UK. It's a very popular attraction that's been sorely missed these past 18 months, and there are so many people looking forward to get back on it, including myself. Actually, I really cannot wait to get back on Nemesis. I've missed it so much, and it's going to be absolutely brilliant when it does reopen. So I want to thank you all very much for watching this video, and like I said at the start of the video, this is actually the last episode of Rebirth of Nemesis before the season starts again. So when the season does start again, there will be the final episode, part 14, which will be released, I think, probably like a couple of days after the season has started, because obviously I want to get a vlog out, and I'll obviously need to make the video and everything like that. But I'll actually drop a trailer for the release date of the final episode, and so stay tuned for that. Goodbye.